Hey folks, welcome to another Sleepyhead video. This is Sleepyhead. I'm once again in Rothrock State Forest. It's not quite my favorite state forest, but it's got a lot of unique trails, challenging trails, because Roth is in the Ridge and Valley region, which makes it very rocky. And so we're going to start on the lower trail. We're going to do a loop on Shingletown and Bald Knob. So we're here at the Shingletown Water Authority and starting out on the, it looks like it's a Blues Blaze trail. It's the lower trail. Enjoy this video. This is not a best kept secret for sure. There's a lot of people here already. And in due fashion, just like every trail up in this area, we're going to start out in a lot of rocks, but some beautiful rhododendron too. So if you're like me and you're a rhododendron nut, this is the trail for you to at least to start on. Again, start on the lower trail. Just an interesting little feature here on the trail with this nice stone wall going across right where the stream's running. Beautiful so far. Hey guys, I noticed in the very beginning there's a lot of offshoots. I just try to follow what seems to be like a main trail, and there are blue blazes here and there. Alright, things get a little confusing because you have blue blazes going this way and that way. I've always stayed to the left of the stream. I've now come to the Bald Knob Ridge trail junction. I'm going to come back this way, so I'm going to try to head straight. I believe I'm going to stay on the lower trail for quite a while. Alright, I had some ladies tell me about this. It's on the opposite direction I'm going, so I would not have known it. But these are cute, little mushrooms in a hole. Apparently we're transitioning out of the rhododendron now as we're starting to climb a little bit. Always bear left when you're in doubt, because there are blue blazes two different directions. Always stay to the left, unless you want a different trip. Sure tell sign that you're on a popular trail is when they have a bridge 2 miles from the trail start. Spoke too soon because I'm right back down on the road is where I like to be. Now we seem to be getting into some mountain laurel. Diversity is good. Alright, now suddenly the lower trail has lost its appeal a little bit. We're now walking on a road. Alright, at the juncture of Laurel Run Road, you've got many options. You can go back the way you came, taking the Shingletown Gap Road, or trail. This is where we came up on the lower, and up here is the highway, and I'll show you where I'm coming in. You can also turn and go down and shorten this hike by going to the lower trail, which will connect with the Bald Knob Ridge Trail. I'm going to take the long route since I like to hike and I have all day. I'm going to turn around and go up the Shingletown Trail. So my chosen route will be up the Shingletown Gap Trail. Hi-de-ho, up we go. And apparently now my blazes are a dead red as we go up the mountain. Right, once I arrived on Laurel Run Road, I went left just a few steps, and I'm going down the Old Laurel Run Trail. Shingletown Gap Trail from my spot up was all gradual uphill. Doable, but all up. So we're going down. And I did say down, right? That's where we're going, down. This way will also be marked by red dead blazes, and it's downhill. Alright folks, I'm looking back up where I just came. If you're into ups and downs, take the route I'm taking. If you want to make this trip a little easier, just take the lower trail and don't come up at the Shingletown Gap. I guess that's up to go up to the Laurel flat viewing area, whatnot, but a tower, but it wasn't worth it. So now I'm heading down this hill. Talk about odd now, our blazes have changed to blue. I had no idea this was going to go down the Galbraith Gap. So I'm going to have a lot to uptake again after a lot of downhill, a lot of uphill. And this is 100 yards down the trail. Go figure. So just before Galbraith Gap, the trail gets nice again, and the forest lush. You have a decision when you get down to the end. Do you take the Three Bridges Trail to the parking lot and have a longer road walk, or when we get down here, I'm just going to take the road walk back up the mountain to get to the Bald Knob. We're almost down to the parking lot. This is the Longburger path, but I'm not turning down it. I'm turning left onto the road, which is right up there. It'll be a road walk for probably close to a mile, maybe half a mile. But it's easier. Significant day. We're going to take the Bald Knob Ridge Trail the entire way. I have a few minutes all down, and then all up for a while. Alright, it was about a half-mile walk on the road. I turn right. It's a tape in the beginning because right now it's a normal trail, and it's blazed red. Whatever normal means. Alright, the Greenwood Chute, that's straight. You bear right. One thing's for sure on this trail, you feel alone and isolated. It's in the woods. Duh. All I'm saying is if you choose this loop, get ready to climb, baby. Get ready to climb. Alright, as I near the top, trail's gotten pretty with a lot of laurel and huckleberry along the side, and you can tell by my breathing, this is one whammy. It's kind of a look back where I just came up to the right, and that was the ridge I came down a little earlier. Almost on the summit of Bald Knob. And there's still a ways to go up this thing. But at least it's pretty. Okay, so I think I've topped out. I think I've reached the ridge line. What a climb up. Especially when you're not in shape. This is like September the 17th. It's a Saturday. You gotta love going across knobs. Always so pretty. In a few weeks the fall colors will really take over too. And my guess is this is the site of an old fire tower. This is top of Big Bald Ridge. And I just had to take a short little side trail to the right to go up here. Now to find the trail. Alright, we suddenly got plenty of blue and white blazes, but I have seen some red ones too, so assuming we're still on the right path. It wouldn't be so nice if someone made up their mind. Ugh. This has been a very pretty walk through the pine tree saplings here. And by the way, it's Bald Knob Ridge. Kind of need to get that right. Junction with the green chute again. You don't want to go that way. We want to go home that way. I don't know, there's just something inviting about this spot right here. It just says come in. So let's go. And here's something I haven't seen all day. There's no rocks on this path. And I turn around this way. No rocks on the path. Wow, what a break. Alright, if you're tired of the loop, you can cut this loop short and come back down to the long trail, lower trail by taking McGuire. I'm going to stay on the BKR till it ends. Okay, it looks like we have a better chance at a more gradual descent than we had an ascent of this ridge. I think we're going down, getting near the end of this hike. So look out knees, but no rocks. What a blessing. This is just a look back from where I'm coming down from. Alright, here's one of these near-end quandaries. I came here. Do I turn here? Do I go straight? That way seems to be taking me away. And this one seems to go down. So we're going to try going down here at this little camping spot. And apparently turning right was the right because there's a red blaze up there in that tree. So we're almost back down to the lower trail and the car. This is another look up from where I came, coming down. I'll tell you what, having done several Rothrock hikes now, this place is really warming me up. What a great state forest this is. Alright, this should conclude this video between Shingletown Gap and Galbraith Gap. One long big loop. Not sure how many miles. I'll calculate it when I get home. But this is it. I'm back on the lower trail. There's the stream and all that stuff. So all I have to do is walk back to the car. Hey, thanks for joining me. This is a great hike. A little tough there going some of the extra lengths that I talked about, but still well worth the trail. Happy trails, God bless.